Virgo, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Virgo, do trust there's a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back, Virgo. And if you are a newbie, welcome to the channel. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through your first message with me. Either way, if you enjoy this message, please do like, share, comment, but most importantly, if you could all take a moment just to hit the subscribe button, a simple little task that makes a really big difference to keeping the readings coming and the channel growing, so I'd be really grateful for that. Also drop me a comment, let me know what's going on, where you're tuning in from, and how this reading resonates for you. I do read them all and respond as I can as well. Alright, a couple of oracle cards to start us off. I'm using moon decks today. We are building towards the full moon in Taurus. You might be watching this slightly after it. That is fine. The energy stays around. What's the date today? The 4th of November. I actually believe it is on the 5th, tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay, so we have Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon, and we have Confidence is your key to success, New Moon in Leo. So I actually think that you're being asked to make like a fire sign this week, Virgo. There might be some kind of action, communication, some kind of confident leadership or bold move here that is the key to your success, right? What is it for you? Applying for the job, asking for the conversation to talk about your performance and pay rise. I don't know. Is it sharing your feelings, your heart with someone, and is it apologizing? I don't know, but there is a real energy here, I think, of elevating in some way through you actually being the initiator. Make like a fire sign. All right. And of course, Taurus full moon is illuminating stability, structure, security, contracts, commitments, money, finance, resource, investment, all those kinds of realms. Okay, what do we have from Queen of the Moon Oracle? Oh, and personal readings and healings, first link down below to my website to arrange it. Give me some love on the gram and the talk, the socials, I'll link those below. I'm in an algorithm rut, so that would be amazing. Okay, we have got Resistance. Look at this. Even through a clenched fist, life finds a way. This is almost like the inertia of nature, right? It's like even when we might think everything's dried up and we're in the desert, there is still something that grows there. That's what I'm getting. Don't resist. Allow the growth to come through. Allow the green shoots. Maybe you've been resisting making the first move, and that's actually reminding me of a personal reading I will be doing later on. I'm not mentioning any names, but this person really wants their person to be the one to make the move towards them, right? After years of on and off, and what's come through in the readings is, well, look, maybe it needs to be you, but there's resistance. That is only one example of this, but this might be about we've got Leo energy coming through, swallowing our pride and being the one to make the first move. We might be waiting for our employer to tell us how wonderful we are. Hey, here you go, here's a pay rise. But you're being told that the very action or communication you're resisting is potentially the key to your success. Okay, we landed that. We landed it. Landed that point, High Priestess, because you are on the threshold of abundance in some way, because the High Priestess is the precursor to the Empress number 3 in the Major Arcana. And interesting how we talked about the shadow aspect of wanting to receive, wanting someone else to go first. But look, we see the light and the shade here, so maybe sometimes we have to deal with that and illuminate that High Priestess, and that is the key to crossing the threshold, and that might be what you needed to hear here. The High Priestess can also be trusting the unseen, acting on intuition, truth coming to light, etc. And it leads you to the Nine of Cups. So what is the wish fulfillment for you? What is it that you've been wanting? So I think that you can achieve that and move close. You move closer to it this week, but you've got to be bold, make the first move, make like a fire sign. There could be shadow aspects of ego, pride here, or not believing in yourself, self-worth, right? And confidence is the key to your success. That very action that you might be resisting is the key in the lock towards the Nine of Cups, your earthly wish fulfillment, and turning your own Wheel of Fortune waft in the house. Let's stop the reading here. No. So Virgo, this is huge. This is, I mean, this is expansion in your life. You know, yes, at a literal sense, it's better luck, better fortune. But I always say we turn our own Wheel of Fortune. We've got the crank handle, and maybe, you know, your wheel isn't turned for a while. It's a bit rusty, right? It's stuck on its hinges. So it's at a point of resistance. So we have to give it a good push and some oil in the, you know, in the mechanics and the cogs to get it moving. This is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So what is the resistance that your Wheel of Fortune is stuck on? You've got to be bold and make the first move here. If you do, the wheel can turn. Your life can expand in some huge way. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is maybe a bit more work careersy for you, because the Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficiency, it's resourcing, it's leadership. Like, you might have your eyes on more responsibility or accountability and the pay that goes with it. You might be trying to apply, or you might be wanting a position like that and waiting for it to open up in your current company, organization, and Spirit might be saying, well, how much do you want it? Would you be willing to look outside of that? Wheel of Fortune, expand, cast the net wider. So something like that, you know. What we've been told here is that it doesn't always land. Most of the time it doesn't always land. We have to be the active proponent in creating our destiny Wheel of Fortune. These are our last cards because we don't need any more, Virgo, because we've got the full message here, especially when the Ten of Cups presents itself with Temperance. Why? Because obviously we've gone from the 9 to 10, and this is best life reality. We know that you're not there yet, that you're at a threshold. You enter into the Ace of Cups first, the emotional new beginning that then can grow and expand through to this reality. Now, Temperance, almost but not quite. There is alchemy happening, but you are part of that. You turn the Wheel of Fortune's handle, remember. So Temperance, we come into Temperance after the Death card, when all of the dead wood has been trimmed away, when things aren't growing and moving. You know, we overcome our own resistance. We make the first move through confidence. It's the key to our success. It unlocks and the next realm to us and has us step over the threshold towards abundance and wish fulfillment, right? But if we just wait, then we're not going to get there. So Temperance says, you know, find the sweet spot and strike, because the wheel wants to turn for you, and there is incredible rewards on offer with the Nine of Pentacles. So short but sweet message, but I am going to leave it here, Virgo. Go for it. Allow growth to find a way, but work with the energy. Okay, so personal readings and healings are available. There is a link to my website down below to arrange them. Give me some love on Instagram and TikTok. Official links below. I show up there every day. I will see you next week. Happy full moon in Taurus. Much love. Bye for now.